went through, and something that the Tribune recently went through, and something a lot of local newspapers are going through are layoffs. And Evan, you're a part of a big crop of layoffs at your local paper. Um, just kind of talk to me about just what was that like? Because I know that when the Tribune did their most recent slate of layoffs, it was emotional. We had a whole staff meeting. Everybody was in. Jesus.
What?
Can you make more noise in the background while I'm trying to make an emotional statement? My goodness gracious. but like Butch Alfred, the owner of the paper, he cried. I mean, it was a big emotional deal. Can you just kind of talk about that experience and what that was like to go through, especially when you were one of the casualties?
Emotional is the right word. Yeah, about half of the Everett Herald's newsroom got laid off, and I was a part of that. Just some big cuts that a new company who had came in and taken over that section of newspapers here in the Pacific Northwest. But it's a tough feeling because as a local journalist, you've got plans in your mind, stuff that you wanted to do but didn't have the time to do it, so you push it back. So when you're laid off at the drop of a hat and that's what you're told, then it's really hard to kind of give up those things immediately.
Yeah, and I know that this is kind of a different deal. I know that that's going on over there. I mean, there's strikes going on, and just a lot of stuff going on over there in Washington. Um, you know, where are you at right now with your career? I mean, are you going to be looking for more journalism jobs? Where does this leave you now that you're laid off and you don't have a job? I mean, this can happen to anybody working in any field, but journalism, uh, it's really tough, man. I know how this is.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I had felt the layoff. I mean, it wasn't to this extent, but when we were both working together in 2020
Yeah, I
at
was
the
gonna
Lewiston
leave. Yeah.
Tribune during COVID, they laid off all the part timers, and there was a really good crew there at that point, and that was definitely devastating. So I'd say I can look at this one and laugh about it a little bit more, even though it hurts deep down. But uh, I still want to be in it, and I've got some irons in the fire. So we'll just see how it goes.
So you would say what's next for Evan Witherspoon is that your name's going to be in the newspaper somewhere, right? Or your name's going to be online somewhere. This is not going to be the end of your journalism career. You're going to bounce back, and you're going to be back in action.
That's correct. That's correct. That will for sure happen.
And I mean, with your experience, I mean, being a scout now, you've done prep sports. I think you've done a little bit of semi-pro baseball, maybe here and there, um, or not semi-pro, but maybe semi-pro, like double A. But what is your ideal job? What are you looking for your next stop?
Well, I mean, I always have gotten into it to eventually be a basketball specialist.
Okay, don't
So
do that.
in
I thought it would
whatever
have been funny.
capacity I can do that in is going to be the
Okay,
ultimate goal.
awesome, man. And well, Trey, do you got any more?